Why don't you find this vehicle?
Greetings, good people. What's happening? 5 January 2025. We see a scene there from Masvingo where a guy beat up a parking marshal after he had claimed his car.
It was here for more than 30 minutes. You hit me because of what? We want justice in town. We want justice in town.
I don't know if that is justice, what that man is doing there. Anyways, what do we have today? We're seeing Zimbabwe President Mnangagwa. Zimbabwe President Mnangagwa promote 6 army colonels. Then there is rumors and speculation that George Charamba has gone into hiding. Why would he be hiding? Then we see this. CCC MPs for Mnangagwa's Precabe farm today. While they will be at the Precabe farm, we see the SADC will be holding an extraordinary meeting on the Mozambique situation. Are they now resolving the Mozambique situation without Zimbabwe President Mnangagwa? What is happening? Big up to everybody who's watching us live right now. To those watching us live, you can write your comments in the top chat or in the super chat. That's how I can get to see your names, so I can give you my shout outs. We see Zimbabwe President Mnangagwa promotes 6 army colonels. So the Commander-in-Chief of the Zimbabwe Defense Forces, President Mnangagwa, has just promoted to the rank of Brigadier General. That's right, folks. 6 colonels are now Brigadier Generals. I guess when you are a colonel, you just have to wing it until you get that promotion. Now, these promotions were made in accordance with some serious legal jargon from the Defense Act. It sounds like a recipe for a very complicated cake. Take one section of the Defense Act, mix in statutory instrument, and bake until golden brown. Honestly, I didn't know military positions came with so much paperwork. I mean, can't we just give them a badge and call it a day? The newly minted Brigadier Generals are Oscar Chuma, Rabban Nikisi, Benjamin Sabata, Pasmo Tarwodzera, Million Dlovu, and Lorenz Munzararikwa. Sounds like a line-up for a new boy band, the Brigadiers. Their first single, We Will Promote You. During the ceremony at Josiah Magama, Tongogara Barracks yesterday. That's a real place, not just a fancy name for a new club. Lieutenant General Anselm Sanyatwe addressed the crowd. He said that the drug and substance abuse is undermining national security. Now that's a serious issue, but let us be honest. If we were promoting colonels to generals based on how well they handle their troops, maybe we should also promote them based on how well they handle their party favors. Lieutenant General Sanyatwe emphasized that these promotions are proof of hard work and loyalty. He said promotions come with increased duties and responsibilities. So basically, they are getting more stars on their uniform, but also more work to do. It's like getting promoted at your job, but also being told you have to clean the break room. Brigadier General Sabata expressed gratitude for the promotion and promised loyalty to the Constitution. You know what they say, with great power comes great responsibility and even bigger coffee budget. As these brigadier generals gear up for their new roles, let's hope they remember that leading is not about rank, it's about making sure everyone has enough coffee and maybe some snacks too, because nothing fuels military might like a well-fed up troop.
On your elevation to esteemed rank of Brigadier General, as we gather to celebrate this milestone achievement by these 6 general officers, let me hasten to note that their promotion is a clear evidence that they possess the unique qualities and attributes required of military leadership at general officer's rank. Your promotion is by no means an ordinary achievement, given that it is a result of a thorough and exhaustive assessment by the command element. The onus is now on you all to attest to this assertion by proficiently and professionally discharging your duties in your new appointments. To that end, always remember that your loyalty, dedication, and patriotism are the foundation upon which the security of our motherland, Zimbabwe, is built.
Now let's get into some farming stuff. Yes, sir. The CCC guys are said to be visiting President Emmerson Mnangagwa's Precabe farm today. Why would they be going there? Remember these days, what do we call a political farm visit? A crop of politicians trying to harvest votes. Now, the good thing about being at a political farm, is that chickens will also join the rally at the farm to show that there isn't any foul play at the farm. And of course, there will be some cows. And what will the cows be doing at the farm? They will be moving some policies forward. And of course, they're gonna be alongside the farmer himself, Mr. Mnangagwa. Now, a farmer who is also a politician, we call him a cultivator of votes. Now, the Citizens Coalition for Change, CCC, is urging. Now, the CCC, Citizens Coalition for Change, is urging its MPs to attend a field day at none other than President Emmerson Mnangagwa's farm in Ķeķē. Yes, you heard that right. A field day at the president's farm, because nothing says political dialogue like a picnic among the crops. I mean, what better way to discuss some serious issues than over some freshly grilled salsa? Now, according to the Daily News, the visit is part of a broader initiative to foster dialogue. You know, nothing builds bridges like a good farm tour. Let's talk about our socio-economic challenges while we watch corn grow, said one optimistic 𝒐𝒴 official. I can just imagine them saying, if we can't solve the economy, at least we can plant some seeds of hope. But hold on. This call for unity has sparked mixed reaction within the opposition. Some members are skeptical, saying things like dialogue, more like it's just eat and pretend everything is fine. Others are seeing it as a strategic move. It's like trying to negotiate peace while playing a game of Monopoly. Everyone wants boardwalk, but no one wants to land on go and collect $200. And speaking of going into hiding, presidential spokesperson George Charamba has reportedly gone underground. He has reportedly gone underground. If we go to x.com, we see a post by none other than Xavier Kasukuwere himself. What does he write? He writes, Musamchage munomkwazisa. In another post, we see Undaba Enkulu, the official keyboard warrior on X, would write this. Breaking news. A reliable source says fired George Charamba openly told Emerson that he will be back to his position after 2 weeks. Something is brewing. Or is it? According to reports, George Charamba is allegedly in hiding, and former ZANU-PF National Political Commissar Xavier Kasukuwere is having a field day with it. He posted on X, Georgie is currently in hiding. Let's not say much about him because he can be reviewed by Precabe decision. Sounds like Charamba's got more aliases than a spy movie character. I mean, how many handles does one person need? At this rate, he might as well start an Instagram account called Charamba the Ghost. Kasukuwere even warned him. He writes, Mofu Masquera say, Paita Shumba Panze, Musabuda Paje. Translation, there is a lion outside. Don't come out. I can just picture Charamba peeking out from behind the curtains, whispering, is it safe? Did someone say lion? I thought they meant the animal rights group. And let's not forget about the political analyst Majaira Jairosi, who chimed in with some juicy gossip about Charamba being fired, but then not fired. It's like a soap opera. Tune in next week as the Charamba hides. Will he emerge with a new strategy or just more ghost stories? In the meantime, while Charamba is hiding, he might want to take some notes from the great escape artists. Maybe he could pull off a Houdini act and reappear when the coast is clear, or perhaps he is just waiting for his own superhero moment. Watch out, world. Here comes Charamba, man of mystery, master of disguise. So folks, as we wait for George Charamba to resurface from his secret lair, let's remember, if you are going to hide from political lions, at least make sure you have snacks, because who knows how long this game of hide and seek could last. Now, SADC. What is happening? We see the SADC Secretariat makes a post on their x.com. What are they saying here? What do they say here? Enough respect to everybody who is watching us live right now. To those watching us live, you can write your comments in the top chat or in the super chat. That's how I can see your names, so I can give you my shout out. Enough respect to Panicho Mukandora says, thank you very much. Thank you so much for the update. Thank you very much for that positive feedback. Thanks a lot. Now we go to x.com. We see the SADC Secretariat makes a post, and they put an image also on that post. Now, what are they talking about in this post where we see them? They even posted this image here showing on the screen. What do they say on this? Anyways, let's jump straight in it without wasting any time to find out. This is what they write. SADC holds extraordinary meeting of the Ministerial Committee of the organ Troika on the post-election political and security situation in Mozambique. The Southern African Development Community SADC on 4 January held an extraordinary meeting of the Ministerial Committee of the organ Troika to discuss the post-election political and security situation in the Republic of Mozambique in preparation for the SADC organ Troika summit scheduled for the 5th of January. So yesterday, Ministerial Committee of the organ Troika would meet in preparation for the SADC organ Troika summit scheduled for today. Now, the meeting was chaired by Honorable Ambassador Mahumad Tabit Kombo, Minister of Foreign Affairs and East African Cooperation of the United Republic of Tanzania, in his capacity as the chairperson of the Ministerial Committee of the organ. The incoming chairperson of the MCO, Honorable Nancy Tembo, MP Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Republic of Malawi, and outgoing chairperson of the MCO, Honorable Mr. Mulambo Hakumi Hayimbe. SCMP, Minister of Foreign Affairs and International Community of the Republic of Zambia, led the delegations of the Republics of Malawi and Zambia, respectively. Honorable Ambassador Kombo highlighted the need to strengthen regional cooperation and to support the Republic of Mozambique to arrest and address the post-election political and security challenges which have been characterized by violent protests leading to the loss of lives and damage to private and public property. The chairperson of the MCO said since the onset of the post-election protests in the Republic of Mozambique, SADC has consistently been seized with developments to find appropriate ways of addressing the situation. He cited as an example of SADC's efforts the statement by the chairperson of the organ, Her Excellency Dr. Samia Sihulu Sahan, President of the United Republic of Tanzania, urging political stakeholders in Mozambique to remain calm, exercise restraint, and refrain from acts of violence while calling for peace and constructive dialogue as the preferred avenue to address the existing grievances. The report of the meeting of the Ministerial Committee of the organ Troika will be discussed at the organ Troika summit to be chaired by Her Excellency Samia Sihulu, President of the United Republic of Tanzania, in her capacity as the chairperson of the SADC organ on politics, defense, and security cooperation. Now, as all this is happening, President Mnangagwa will be at the Precabe farm. Meeting with CCC members of parliament. Is he supposed to be attending? Is he supposed to be attending by invitation? that information is not clear. That information is really not clear. Big up to Gono Creative TV. Says, I'm afraid Mondlane is going to be silenced through GNU. If that does happen, instead of being scratched completely, that will be actually a positive step. That will be actually a positive move into a positive direction. That would be a positive move into a positive direction. Now, before I sign out, we see Godwin Matanga emerging in person now.
Matanga speaking at the end of the ceremony held at the Mukuji Police Academy. The former police boss dismissed reports of acrimony.
I also take this opportunity to clarify an incorrect position that has been peddled in the media recently pertaining to my retirement. Ladies and gentlemen, listen carefully. I was properly served by the President of the Republic of Zimbabwe, His Excellency, Comrade Dr. E.D. Mnangagwa, at a time when my retirement was due. I am, however, confident that a new broom sweeps clean, and my successor will be able to ride on the achievements that we have made and tackle existing challenges head on. I am comforted to pass the baton to Comrade Stephen Mutamba, whom I have been with in the trenches for many years, and have no doubt in his capacity to steer the ship going forward.
Matanga will retire to his farm.
So we see Matanga there speaking for himself. Here we would see a scene where he arrives at the police general headquarters to hand over to Mutamba, and this is all in video. Would this event happen before or after? Would this happen before or after the news or the speculation would have arisen? The speculation of him refusing to hand over. Alright guys, that was it for now. Enough respect to everybody who was watching us live and who watch us post live. Please make sure you click the like button. This helps our videos go far so that we reach more people. It is you who makes us greater, and for that I am grateful. Thank you for watching TV7 Live. Dr. Clarence is the name. TV7 Live is the channel, broadcasting live and direct from Zimbabwe, Africa. May God bless you. Gracias.